When I first turned up, actually, before I came online, I had to have a conference with my siblings. They're all quite self-respecting. The whole notion of coming to social media for everybody to insult you, because they don't just insult you, do they? They insult you, your grandmother and your ancestors as well. So we had to sit down and have a conference. And for about 2 years, I actually made a fake hometown for myself. I always said I came from Ripro because I didn't dare tell people where my hometown was. I didn't know how people were going to perceive it, what people from my family how they would feel about the whole thing. It took a while before I realized, well, people actually do want to identify. That's how worrisome it was initially. Now, if you say educated people create content, what's the advantage? I mean, they're already in a hospital.
You have upper hand. Like you have upper hand over the guy who dropped out of school.
Please explain. What's upper hand and how?
See, when you find yourself online, you build network.
Yes, you do.
And your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So the kind of intelligent conversation that you can hold because of your education background, draws people close to you.
Interesting.
And now when you meet more people, that's your network that is what? Growing.
Yes.
Right? It's different from somebody who has no educational background and want to do this. They can't hold conversations. That's the upper hand that you have. Two, when you are in your medical field, let's talk about it, whatever profession that you're doing, you're making money, right?
Yes.
Now, when you come to this field, your income is more like times 5 of what you're making.
Okay, go there.
Explain. Does that need an explanation?
Yes, somebody says it's a scam. This week, Facebook monetization is a scam.
No way. See, God, you know, we live in Ghana, so it's so hard for me sometimes talking about income because bloggers run with it. But I'm just telling you, I got to know about Facebook somewhere February last year. Last year.
Yeah.
I don't know the year. Last year or last year. Last year, I think so. And then I didn't know how it works because I was a big fan of YouTube. That's my field. Then I met this guy who made $1 million on a video, just one video. And he came to Ghana to buy land. I don't want to mention his name. Came to Ghana to buy land. And I'm like, bro, you're buying land, 2 million land. So, more Facebook me. I did it because I started with this guy with YouTube base when I was based in China. We used to talk about YouTube. And he's like, me, I don't follow YouTube anymore. I'm on Facebook. Then he showed me $1 million from a... I'm not lying to you, man. Like, and I saw it. And you mean...
People don't realize how much easier. I've done YouTube, I've done Facebook. YouTube, I didn't survive there because it's difficult, isn't it?
It's difficult. You see, they are all busy on their phones, on their laptops. They're working so hard just to make a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But I can just hold my phone like this and laugh. And then, the videos are out there. I mean, no editing, nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And still at the end of the day, you walk home with something. But YouTube, it doesn't work that way. Right?
YouTube is hard.
If you have 1 million on YouTube, congratulations.
Listen, I have 5,000 on YouTube. You know how hard I work for it. Don't even go there with $1 million. I have 5,000 on YouTube. I opened my Facebook and the YouTube at the same time. 6 months later, I looked at YouTube. I looked at Facebook. I'm like,
bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye. We're going to Facebook.
Yeah. So I came to Facebook in a very short time. The page was making money. And I'm like, is this real?
It is real.
Is this real? And then all of a sudden, it was catching up with the YouTube income. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, I guess we'll spend more time on Facebook. And that is how we're looking forward to, how do you call it?
Collaboration.
Sync the two of them together. Because we are now spending more time on Facebook than even on YouTube when we were in the Caribbean because it was so hard traveling and editing at the same time. So now that we're back from the Caribbean, we're looking forward to sync both of them so that when we are in a country, both YouTube and Facebook people will know that we are in that country. You get what I mean? So I'm telling you, it's going to be
that's
5.
probably a job for a secondary streamer, the streamers that allow you to stream to both.
You understand? But our kind of videos needs to be edited.
Well, I don't know. You can repurpose.
No, yeah, but it's gonna be so hard to be going like in terms of streaming.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be so hard with the kind of videos or kind of stories that we want to tell. So, like I said, it's a purpose, it's a goal, it's a what do you call it? You have
intention,
focus, the kind of focus that you have. So we don't deviate with the kind of content that we do. But the second point that I'm saying, like, you can make more. Should I say 5 times? I don't know what's the average income in this country.
Oh, it depends on the profession.
So let's talk about medical doctor.
I don't know. Let's say 10,000 for
Ghana cedi.
Would they?
Ghana cedi or dollars?
10,000 Ghana cedis. I'm guessing.
Then it's 100 times.
Can I also say
100 times?
Can I say what an interesting conversation I had with a lecturer friend of mine? Yeah. We were chatting, and this thing came up. And she says, okay, stop this nonsense and tell me what a typical person will earn. And I said to the person, well, I can't tell you what a typical person does. I can tell you what I'm not a part-timer. I was doing everything else. I was spread so thin, and I still managed to do this. We opened my earnings. She closed her laptop, and then she went home. The following day, she calls me and she says, I looked at that money, and I felt so stupid that day. And I'm like, what do you mean? I have insulted all these people on YouTube, wasting time and posting these. I did not quite understand. A lecturer here earns about $1,000. Did you know?
$1,000.
I discovered recently.
and this is what I'm saying. Yeah. I did my degree online.
Okay.
If I say I did my degree online, I was studying in a Chinese school, so some of the professors speaks English, but it's not so clear.
Yeah.
So whatever you learn in class, you go to the room and learn everything again with the proper clear English language. So you have every topic online. So now, you being a lecturer in Ghana, what course are you teaching? Can you start making
now you've videos? Gone for the next one. Course making. Course creation.
You see, like I had a lecture with I had to lecture professors from UPS. The guy is in the UK, but he teaches professors from here. Yeah. When I was done with the lecture, all of them called me like,